Hello, my name is Anthony and welcome to class. We are going to be focusing on a yoga practice that doesn't require a ton of strength in your hand, a ton of strength in your wrists. So if yoga has always been difficult for you because you have sensitive wrists or you're recovering from an injury or anything like that, let's get started here. Let's open through our hips, open through our lower backs, not requiring much strength in our fingertips, in our wrists, if that is sensitive for you. We're still going to be reaching. We're still going to be engaging through our fingertips. However, we're not going into downward facing dog. We're not going into plank pose, but we will find the work. So let's get started. Arriving into your practice, just settling down into your feet. Arriving in mountain pose, just setting your shoulders over your hips, hips over your knees, pressing down into your feet, keeping everything in alignment. Beginning with that alignment, beginning with that sensation, maybe rocking side to side between both feet and just feeling that grounding effect as you press down through both feet and lift through the crown of your head upwards, reaching up through your fingertips on your inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just integrating our breath. Inhale, reaching up, pressing down through our feet, reaching up through our fingertips, up through our lats. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale into your first forward fold. Bend at your knees. Have your feet hip width distance apart as you come into your forward fold. And as you come down into your forward fold, allow for your torso almost towards your chest to drop down in between your thighs, resting down onto your thighs. So have that slight bend in your knees here, especially if you have lower back pain. Take that bend in your knees and send your hamstrings and your glutes back and up as your crown drops down. Inhale back into extended mountain, reaching up through your fingertips. Exhale, forward fold. Have that bend in your knees. Press down through your feet. Send your glutes, your hips back and up as your crown drops down towards the floor. Press down through your feet. Reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Starting with a single leg variation, lifting through your right knee, pressing down through your left. From here, it's really important to keep your shoulders over your hips, hips over your knee, down through that left leg, lifting that right foot up on your inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lower your left leg back down. Side to side, inhaling, lifting, keeping everything in alignment. If you find yourself leaning back, ease off the lift and try to maintain that press down through that foot that is down on the mat as you lift on your inhale. Exhale, lower. You can have your hands down by your side as you do this. You can have your hands at heart center. If you feel really balanced and strong as you press down through that bottom foot, you can reach up through your fingertips. Notice how it challenges your balance. Notice how it challenges you in standing tall, pressing down through that foot that is down on the floor. Inhale, lift your knee up. Exhale, lower, side to side. For 5. Press down through that bottom foot. Keep your hips over that leg. Keep your shoulders over your hips and lift through your crown. Literally, in your mind's eye, lift through your crown. For 2. And 1. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale into a low lunge so your left leg goes back. Lifting through your chest, lifting through your crown. Maybe you breathe into that lunge. Maybe you stay neutral, staying tall. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Knees slightly bent. Allow for your torso, your belly to drop down between your thighs, protecting your lower back. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, lunge on the other side. Right leg goes back. Breathing into that lunge. Opening through your hips. Breathe. One more inhale here. Press down through that left foot, down through that right thigh. Forward fold, top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. So press your hands into your shins. Lengthen through your crown forward. Try not to scrunch your neck up. Try not to look down too far where your neck is bending. Just keep it neutral, reaching forward through your crown. Length through your spine. Press your hands into your shins to maintain that stability. Forward fold, exhale. Keep bending those knees if you have lower back pain. Inhale, extended mountain. Into those single leg variations, lifting your right leg up on your inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lower. Side to side for 5. Should feel the body begin to warm. Find that warmth through your body. You should be feeling that through your legs, through your core, through your shoulders, even as you hold your hands to heart center or you're reaching up. For 2. Even out your sides wherever you're at. And then forward fold on your exhale. Feet hip width distance apart. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Now that we're warm, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Extended mountain, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift that left knee up into your chest. Exhale, hands to heart center, both feet on the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. We're just playing here, finding that movement through our body. Inhale here. And then exhale here. Inhale, lift that right leg up into your chest. Exhale, lower down. Chair pose on your inhale. Eagle, left leg over, left arm under. Breathing into your eagle pose, you're lifting through your elbows, sitting down into that eagle pose. Breathing here for a moment as you go back into your chair. Back into the other side, eagle, right leg over, right arm under. Sit down into that eagle pose, lift through your elbows. Try to keep your back nice and tall. Inhale, chair. This time sit down into it. So bring your feet together, knees together, thighs together. Squeeze them together. Keep your chest lifted forward and up as you inhale. And sit your glutes down towards your heels on your exhale. Breathe in. Forward fold. Take your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, extended mountain. Going into half moon pose, so shake it out for a moment. Going into half moon. Half moon is going to be very beneficial for opening through your hips. So if you're new to half moon, we're starting with our right foot forward, pointing our toes directly forward, finding a block in your right hand. If you're new to half moon and you're having a tough time keeping that bottom foot, that right foot for now, down on the mat, pointing directly forward. Find the block and start with the block to the outside of your right foot as you open into half moon. Maybe eventually, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, as we practice into half moon, we're taking that left leg back and up as we open our chest to the left, lengthening that left leg from our left hip socket through to that left heel, flexing those left toes towards your shin. You'll notice that right foot down on the mat wants to internally rotate, but don't let it. And keep that left hip over your right hip. Maybe having that hand on that block, maybe finding a float. This is your first time, half moon is very challenging, but it is very beneficial for your hips, for your pelvic floor. From here, forward fold on your exhale. Inhale, extended mountain. Half moon, other side. Shake it out for a moment. Same thing as the other side. Pointing that left foot this time directly forward. Starting with that block on the outside of that left foot as we open into half moon facing the right side. Slowly bringing that block in alignment with that left foot. Eventually finding a float with that left hand. Opening to the left, to the right. Breathe here. Take that right leg back and up in space as you open your right hip over your left hip. Inhaling here. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, feet hip width distance apart. Forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Going into our single leg variations, standing splits, we're going to inhale our left leg up and just breathe here for a moment. So we're pressing down through that right foot with a slight bend in that right knee, allowing us to press down through that right foot as we take that left leg back and up on our inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale your right leg up. And breathe here, finding that length back and up through that right leg. As we find that opening through our left hamstring, pressing down through that left leg. Exhale, lower down. Let's go side to side. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, lower. Inhale your right leg up. Exhale, lower. Side to side. I know I said you don't need to use your hand strength right here. You're really just using it for balance. So you can be really light on your fingertips on the mat, on the floor, maybe to a block. We're really just avoiding poses like down dog, plank pose, all of that stuff. We're just trying to open through our hips, open through our lower back, side to side, standing splits for 3. Exhaling down, inhaling up, even out your sides, forward fold, feet hip width distance apart, knees slightly bent, send your hips back and up, extended mountain, inhale, exhale, hands to heart center, inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, step your left leg back. We're going into pyramid pose. So your left foot goes about 3 feet back. Your right foot is in front. We'll inhale, we'll reach up. Exhale, send your hips back as your fingertips reach forward and then down into that pyramid pose. Breathing here. Have your block nearby for where we are going. Left hand to the block, right arm reaches up, revolve pyramid. Continue to press down through that left heel, opening your chest to the right. Breathing here, maybe looking up at that right hand. Taking an inhale. Exhale, look down at your left hand. Find that block underneath your left hand, revolved half moon. Going back and up through that left leg. Slight bend in that right knee, allowing yourself to press down through that right foot as you open your chest to the right, back and up through that left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Take that slight bend in your knees. I know I keep repeating myself because holy cannoli, it is so important. Slight bend in those knees, protecting your lower back, opening through your hamstrings, through your glutes. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, step your right foot back, going into pyramid pose on the other side. Inhale, reach up. Hinge at the hips, hips going back in space, fingertips reaching forward. And then down over your left leg into pyramid pose. Maybe find a block underneath your hands. And allow your crown to be heavy. Allow for your crown to drop down towards the floor as you breathe. Your left hip point should be coming back in space as your right hip point comes forward in space. Pressing down through that right foot, revolved pyramid pose. Right hand to your block. Left arm reaches up. Maybe look up at that left hand as you revolve your chest to the left, driving down through both feet, taking it into revolved half moon. Left leg presses down, slight bend in that left knee. Right foot goes back and up in space as you flex your right toes towards your right shin, maybe finding a hover on that block. Breathe here. Set strong intention here as you breathe. Inhaling, pressing down through that left leg, finding that length through that left hamstring. Forward fold, exhale. Extended mountain. Finding tabletop on your exhale. As we go into tabletop, be light on your wrist, be light on your fingertips, just in your tabletop pose. Going into child's pose. Feet together, knees together works really good for lower back support. And as you reach forward through your lats, not just your fingertips, but through your lats. Reaching forward, lengthening through your upper body as you drape, as you settle your glutes down onto your heels, back and down through your hips. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, tabletop. Threading the needle pose. We'll lift our left arm up for thread the needle. Exhale your left hand through. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, thread the needle through. Inhale, lift. Opening your chest to the left, getting your left shoulder over your right. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, lower down. For 3. Opening your chest to the right, maybe looking up at that right hand. Exhale, thread the needle through. 2 more times. Last one. Inhale, press down through that left hand, reach up through your right, into tabletop. Going into locust pose. For locust, reach forward through your fingertips, or you can reach back. You can keep your hands right here by your sides for more of a baby cobra, wherever you'd like to go. Exhale to prepare. Inhale to lift through your thighs, lift through your chest, and breathe. So staying lifted, lifting through your thighs as if someone has strings attached to the backs of your hamstrings, lifting through your thighs on your inhale. Exhale, lowering down, hands underneath your forehead, Maybe rock your forehead side to side, making your way to child's pose. Feet together, knees together for that lower back support. Maybe drape your arms down beside you this time. Just settle here for a moment. Noticing what you notice through your body, settling through your mind's eye in gratitude for the movements you carried yourself through. Pressing back up into tabletop, making your way onto your backs. Bringing the block with you if you'd like to take a supported bridge versus full bridge. So you'll take that block, placing it underneath your lower back by your sacrum, and just settling down onto that block, still pressing down through your shoulder blades in this bridge pose. So you're bringing your shoulder blades under you, you're pressing down through your feet, staying in supported bridge or lifting through your hip points. And from here we breathe. So we press down through our feet, down through our shoulder blades, protecting our neck. If you'd like more from your bridge pose without moving your feet in your mind's eye as you press down through your feet, can you, in your mind's eye, imagine dragging your heels towards your glutes? So towards your lower back, without your feet moving, you're just pressing down through your feet and pulling your heels towards your glutes in your mind's eye, noticing what it does for your lower back, what it does for your glutes and your hamstrings being engaged, taking an inhale here, and then exhale, lower down. If you're in supported bridge, remove the block, lowering all the way down. Maybe windshield wipering your legs side to side for a moment. Going into Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing your block underneath your feet. Settling down, bringing your feet together, knees out wide. If you don't like the block underneath your feet, you can get rid of it, just setting it aside. But if you'd like more opening in your hips, in your pelvic floor, allow for yourself to settle down with that block underneath your feet. Let's take some deep belly breaths. So at least one hand on your belly, maybe one hand on your heart. As you inhale, feeling your belly button lift, feeling your belly button expand, your rib cage expand, holding at the top, maybe sipping in some more air. And then exhale, let it go. Belly button drops down towards your spine. Inhaling, belly button lifts. Exhale, let it go. Inhale here. If you feel your chest lifting, try to feel your belly button lift, your rib cage expand, sending that air down towards your pelvic floor. And then exhale, let it go. Bringing your knees together, setting your block aside. Bringing your knees into your chest, maybe rocking side to side. Making your way into Savasana pose, your final resting pose, just taking your legs down long, arms down by your side, Savasana. In your Savasana pose, allow for yourself to take those little micro movements, maybe tucking your chin slightly to find more length through your neck, maybe flexing your toes towards your shins to lengthen through your legs. And then allow yourself to be at ease through your body, at ease through your breathing, at ease in your mind. from your Savasana. Just introduce some movements through your fingertips, through your toes. Eventually shaking out through your thighs. Inhaling for a good morning stretch over your crown. Exhaling into fetal pose, resting your cheek on your bicep as a pillow. And then pressing yourselves up into a seat. Maybe rocking side to side, finding your sits bones on the mat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me through your practice, through your breathing, finding that opening through your hips, opening through your glutes, noticing the lightness that we carry through our fingertips and our wrists. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.